Welcome once again to Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. Thank you for watching my channel. Hopefully you do find it informative. And the book that I'm referring to today will be one that you might consider adding to your collection. And it's a most interesting one that I'm reviewing for you. It's called Well Aged, Making the Most of Your Platinum Years. This is written by Ralph Milton, and it is published by Douglas and McIntyre and retails for $24.99. The platinum years refers to people who have reached 80 years of age. We all heard about the silver age, the golden years, and everything else. Well, this is written in mind for people who are over 80. The author himself is 86 years old, and he looks at age. Now, I'm 69. I'm not in my platinum years yet, though I think sometimes I'm in my tarnished or my rusted years based on what's happened to my body with 2 open heart surgeries, a pacemaker, 3 hernia surgeries, 2 semi-torn rotator cuffs. I could go on forever, but I got to do a review here. But let's just say the author looks at age, and he says, we're not the shaky old geezer who can hardly get a spoonful of food from the table to his mouth. In many ways on television, the elderly has been portrayed as sort of a doddering old person. There was the Carol Burnett show in the 70s and 80s, and Tim Conway played an old man. And he was like a doddering old man who was feeble and, that's not what old age is about today. People are living longer than ever, well into their 80s, thanks to medical breakthroughs, medication, and people who generally take better care of their health. And in this book, the author looks at a lot of different aspects of getting old. He talks about friendships. Friends do die out, and people with their big social circle, suddenly find once they're over 80 years old, people don't live forever. He also talks about finding the right nursing facility that's comfortable. Of course, people want to stay in their home as long as they can, but when that's not possible, if someone has a health issue that if they fall down and break their hip or break their arm, then it's quite possible that they have to go to a nursing home. So he talks about finding the one that's the best for you, that's comfortable, that you will enjoy, and see what type of other people are living there as well too. He also talks about sexuality. Sex is not something that a lot of people over 80 do think about, because of medical issues, but it does happen. He also talks about dealing with dementia. You don't have to be 80 to have dementia, because I know some people in their 60s who have dementia. So he really covers the gamut of age-related issues once you're over 80 in these platinum years, as he called it. Now, Betty Davis once said, old age is not for sissies. And it's definitely something that some of us might fear. I had a grandmother who often said, it's hell getting old, don't get old. And I often wondered where she was coming from, why she would say that. But she lived to be 96, and toward the end she did have health issues. But this book is very interesting. It's for people in their platinum years, and those under their platinum years who have elderly people over 80. They might better understand where they're coming from and how they're dealing with life. So this is the most fascinating book. I highly recommend it, even if you're not in your 80s. And if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. So thank you for watching. I will return with another book very, very soon. So until we meet again, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.